December in Paris always feels very special to me. It's the time when the city slows down, lights go softer, and suddenly you have time to think. For those who are new here, I'm Katya Solovey. I live in Paris, I work in fashion, and this is my Christmas and New Year vlog. I don't really see it as a classic vlog. It's more like a little diary, pieces of moments that shaped my 2025. Some of them were shiny and festive, some were loud and social, and some are very personal. This year taught me something very simple yet very important. What you keep in your life matters as much as what you let go of. And Paris, as always, was there for all of it. Paris in December never tries too hard. It doesn't scream for attention, it just exists, calm, elegant, glowing. Christmas lights make even the most familiar streets feel like a movie. Avenue Montaigne, Place Vendôme, Champs-Élysées, everything dressed up but in a very Parisian way. The Christmas market in the Tuileries always feels a bit nostalgic. Hot wine, cold air, the Ferry wheel slowly moving about the city. It reminds me that joy can be very simple, and these are the moments I don't rush anymore. Among all the lights, one place always stands out: 30th of Avenue Montaigne. Every Christmas, Dior turns it into something magical. This year, the facade became a sparkling wheel of fortune, with flowers, stars, butterflies, all those Dior symbols we love. It felt very comforting, especially after a very complicated year. Inspired by Italian luminary and Dior's heritage, the windows became a whole universe. Bridges, chairs, perfume kiosks, Paris and fashion blending together through augmented reality. Hermès nearby stayed very quiet and poetic. Cartier on Place Vendôme, timeless, cinematic, very Cartier. Fashion reminds me again and again, it's not about chasing something new, it's about continuity. One of the most wonderful moments this December happened during a Christmas cocktail with Damiani. When I was trying on couture jewelry, gemstones worth hundreds of thousands of euros. What stayed with me wasn't the price or even the sparkle, it was the feeling of consistency. I started building a relationship with the house of Damiani last year. During Haute Couture Week in July, I was invited to discover the collection devoted to Italy and met Silvia Damiani herself, house's successor and the vice president of the Damiani Group. She's one of those women who carries heritage in a very modern, effortless way. And moments like this remind me how slowly, step by step, my Paris life is becoming something I once only dreamt about. Paris nights are a world of their own. 15th birthday of Belle Epoque at Silencio felt very personal to me. It was one of the first parties I went to after moving to Paris. Through friendships with the DJs and physios, Silencio slowly became my second home, a place where I feel known, welcomed, remembered. These spaces are not about excess, they are about belonging. Finally, visiting the new Fondation Cartier space near Palais Royal felt very symbolic. The exhibition looks back at 40 years of contemporary art, but for me it was more about openness and dialogue. Jean Nouvel's architecture lets the city flows into the space. Art doesn't feel isolated, it feels alive, connected to Paris, and this really resonates with me right now. No strict borders between life, art, fashion, and personal experience. Not everything goes perfectly, of course. At École Van Cleef and Arpels, I came for a very last time slot of stones and reveries, the pottery and minerals of Roger Cala. The exhibition was beautiful and very frustrating. I was literally rushed out after 10 minutes because the museum was closing. Still, the idea stayed with me: stones as poetry, science mixed with imagination, beauty existing even when you don't have enough time to fully absorb it, very much like this year. One evening, me and my new friend Juliana ended up at the Ritz. The Christmas tree was already up and we headed to the Hemingway bar. It's one of those places where you usually have to wait forever. People say you can stand outside for an hour and still not get in. We were incredibly lucky. We came right before closing and they let us in almost immediately. The bar felt warm and intimate, very old-school Paris. We were sitting there with my friend, talking about life, work, fashion. This bar is legendary for a reason. Hemingway himself used to drink here, and today it's still famous for its cocktails. We tried one of the signature drinks, and honestly, it was so strong that we barely made it home afterwards. But somehow that only made the night even better. 2025 was also a year I cleared the space. I walked away from friendships marked by betrayal. I stopped talking to men who didn't meet my values, not out of drama, but of self-respect. Letting go doesn't have to be loud. At the same time, I met a lot of wonderful people, clear energy, quiet connections, and I don't really know where this will lead, but I'm so grateful those people entered my life in such a natural way. For almost a whole month, I ignored men completely. August through October, I made 100 dates and was exhausted emotionally and mentally. I needed a pause. One evening at Noto reminded me why slowing down matters. Clarity came back, so did curiosity. By the end of the year, I finally understood what kind of partner I want next to me. And in the new year, interesting men started appearing on their own, without chasing, without pressure. Today I'm going to Bristol after dark. My friend is mixing, so we are going to have fun. One of the best things that happened this year was friendship. Katya, also known as Too Many Models, is my favorite Paris-based DJ and now a close friend. Her residency at Bristol After Dark brought together an amazing circle of women, many from Ukraine and other CIS countries. We danced, talked, shared ideas, planned future projects. Le Bon is just one shot moment on camera, but sometimes one shot is enough to capture a whole vibe. One of my absolute highlights this season was Paul Poiret Fashion is a Feast at Musée des Arts Décoratifs, actually MAD. It is not just an exhibition, it's a statement. Poiret was the first to really free the female body. He worked with artists, launched perfumes, threw legendary parties, and saw fashion as a total artwork. Long before collaboration became a trend, he was already building creative worlds. Seeing his work in Paris in December felt like a reminder: real innovation always comes from vision, not trends. Right next door, the Art Deco exhibition celebrated 100 years of the movement. Furniture, jewelry, fashion, graphics, almost 1,000 objects. Elegant, bold, sometimes contradictory. The exhibition ends with the Orient Express, past and future meeting in one place. I stayed there longer than I planned. Some symbols never lose their magic. Right before the new year, I stopped by Printemps. This year it felt like a little New York moment in Paris. Animated windows and a skating rink on the rooftop. Playful, festive, light, a perfect pause before the year changed. I also went to a ball at Palais Brongniart. Vintage cars outside, live music, people dancing, over 1,000 guests from fashion, business and culture. Honestly, the event itself wasn't really my scene, but me and my friends made it feel very old money. Sometimes one beautiful frame is enough. I welcomed the new year with my girls at the Lancaster Hotel, which celebrated its 100th anniversary in 2025. Marilyn Dietrich loved this place, so did many icons of cinema and art like David Lynch and Greta Garbo. Vinyl DJ set, intimate atmosphere, and just a few steps from the Champs-Élysées. We watched the fireworks in comfort, surrounded by music, history, and friendship. Exactly how I wanted to start the new chapter. If this year taught me anything, it's that elegance is about honesty in your choices, in people you keep close, and in the life you allow yourself to live. Thank you for being here, thank you for watching and staying with me. If you like the vibes, please subscribe to my channel, it will help me a lot, and see you in New Year!